Thanks, Windows. Very cool. Also, hello everyone. I hope you're all doing well today. I hope you've had a good weekend. We're back with Dungeon Clawler today. This is not the game I was planning to play, like, that had been the issue, last week that canceled our stream on Monday, but they wound up having an update in this game, so I'm like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and give this a go. I hope everything's coming through properly, audio-wise and all that. And we're just gonna get in and try some stuff out. I did not get a chance to unlock the new character yet, but as is noted in the title, this is the Fire update, so they have added new items, they have added new characters, they've added new skins. To my understanding, they're doing the Christmas kind of theming again in the game itself around this time of year, very appropriate. There's also some new skins, I think. Let's see, there was one to unlock with a code, which I think may have been on... Oh, it was on the nanny, right. I thought it was on one of the characters I already cleared with, but no. That is a combo of an outfit there. She looks way too tired to be wearing that. Sorry, you're a little... Oh, no, it's all fine, dude. It's all fine. Anyway, I'm switching Nanny Fran back to Nanny, I think. In the meantime, we'll see if we can work towards unlocking the new character. Who do we want to play as? There's quite a few characters I haven't cleared with yet, like Felina, we've got Count Clocula, Dolly, Benny, Bernie. We haven't unlocked Squiddy. That's another one. That's Water, which might actually counter fire. I don't know. I don't know what changes they've made. Let's see. We've got Cuddleen, who I haven't cleared with. Mr. Boney. I actually had some comments about playing as him last time, in the sense that I was not using the proper items with him, which, you know, it's fine to point out, like, hey, you may not have been playing him optimally, which, you know, I'm sure I wasn't, but also, I don't get to play this game very much off stream. So I would just point out, hey, if you have this type of comment, please be respectful. You know, like, it's a minimum bar here, you know. Minimum bar, please be respectful in doing so. Let's see. Sure, let's give Bernie a try here. Oh my gosh, dude. I want you to play my way! How dare you play for fun? Right? Yeah, it's... Sometimes it feels that way, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it feels that way when those types of comments come through. But let's see. Right, the short time limit to use the claw gets 100% more coins, so we'll see how Bernie goes, see if we can... if he gets any fire stuff to help unlock our character here. We'll start him at normal difficulty. Because why not? Also, how dare the lantern go over the game? Hold up. Let me... Okay, give me one moment here. We're going to fix this on the fly. Or try to. Hold up. It's a minor layer issue, but I think I can fix that on the fly. How's that? I think that might have fixed it. Okay. Some things are easier to fix quickly than others. Okay. So if you've been here before, Dungeon Clawler, you know how it is. Oh gosh, yep, that they ain't kidding. That's a very short time to use the claw. Looked odd, thank you for humoring me. Oh, thank you for calling it out. You know, that was it's one of those that's a, hey, this is a quick fix. You know, meanwhile I'm yapping and I'm missing my turns. I need to get adjusted to that. I don't know if that's a new thing they've added to Bernie because I haven't played Bernie before, I don't think. I knew Bernie had things to do with money. He is the stress character. Yeah. Work. Yeah. Let me get the mouse off the screen. Let's see. Thank goodness we don't have a time limit to pick our items. That would have just been constant stress. Let's see. You've seen my eyes like that after a bad day. Yeah. Stress is a killer, quite literally at times. Let me go ahead and pick the thermometer here, I think. I don't have damage, so that may have been a, well, yeah, it didn't really do much for me there. I am gonna take a bit probably to get used to that timed mechanic. On the upside, I haven't taken that much damage. I mean, I still picked up the thermometer there, but that was mostly trying to get the other items. Okay, I guess I just pick up one. Here we go. I feel like this may have been a rebalancing of the character for some reason. I seem to recall, possibly incorrectly, that he worked a little differently before, but, or to my understanding. Because again, I haven't really played as this character before. Ah, here we go. Here's the fire. Increases your strength by 3 and applies 5 fire to yourself. Deals 1 damage on start of turn and gets removed afterwards. Okay, so it's like, so the fire effect is not like poison in the sense that, it works kind of like poison, but it's also, like, hey, you touched the top of the hot stove and immediately pulled your hand away. Let's, in the pursuit of getting the new character unlocked, let's go ahead and grab this. Ooh, that's getting good and mixed up. There it goes. Leader of the pack, 1 strength whenever a companion attacks. Oh, I don't remember this ability being in here. I might possibly just not have run across it before. I remember natural strength. This would probably be a good match for the for Nanny and for Rena, I think. As a base item. You know, not needing any other paw. Okay, I'm not sure. That's luck. Let me scroll down this for items that interact with fire, because we're trying to get that one character unlocked. That is specifically the reason why I'm going for this. It may or may not be optimal for this character. I'm just going, I want to get that one character unlocked. And we also get a chance to interact with fire in general, so. Okay, this is more time. This is not timed either. This is good to know. Hello, Prickwood, and yeah. I already got used to it. Like, back in the reward room, I got used to not having to decide quickly already. That's gonna be the thing that kills me on this run, I'm sure. Yep. Because I keep yapping and not taking my turn. See, now the thermometer might actually be a good thing to pick up. Okay, forest fire. When attacking an enemy that has a fire debuff, everyone, including yourself, gets applied to fire. Well, again, in the interest of unlocking the one character, I have to stack fire in order to do that, so. Oh, there's a shiny again. We ran into quite a few of those last time. Hey, there's the hot sauce over there. Oh, and I missed it. That's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't linger quite the same way as poison does. That's what I was trying to make the comparison to there. So that's a good thing to know. I messed that up entirely. This is taking some adjustment. Summons a disco ball for one turn. This was another item that came up when I was on the last stream, and it was pointed out, like, yes, the shards do have a use. I have not yet looked into that, so I still do not know what it is, but I will acknowledge that that was noted. Let's see. First enemy for 2 damage. Damage. We've got plenty of money here. Let's re-roll some stuff. I seem to recall there was another, there was like a take out the last enemy first type of achievement or unlock, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that and see if we can work towards that. Ah, hoarder. Okay. In vaccine, 50% of your poison gets removed at the end of each turn. Ooh. Now if I can get Junk Jet at some point, that would be great. Because that unless they've rebalanced that. Oh, we're about to have the we can't see anything, on top of being stressed with how quickly or not we can grab things. Hey Panda, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Good, just at work. I hope your work day is going well. About to talk to your therapist. Very important. Ooh, tower shield. Increases block by 20. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, hopefully work isn't making you, isn't running you ragged like, poor Bernie here with the bags under his eyes. You know, please watch out for yourself. Hey, it's the Christmas room. Christmas Bernie. Oh, hello, dude. Dude just brought me a snack. Thank you. So we have the Christmas room. Yay! What do we have in the boxes? Oh, we got one present. What do we have? Oh, we've unlocked a new outfit for Bernie. Christmas Bernie. Okay. Okay. Flaming sword deals 10 damage and applies 12 fire to all enemies. I'll take it. Yeah, the coink over there, I need to hit with the poison, I think. I'm probably still gonna beat all the enemies ahead of it before it, but still. I forgot about that. Oh, that's some adjustment. Okay. Thankfully, I'd taken enough damage that just completely knocked it out. Another bottle of hot sauce, why not? Again, trying to stack enough somehow, some way that we get the new character. Permafrost. Enraged increases critical hit chance by 100 when you have Okay, between the two of these, I guess I'll take that. Especially since we're looking kind of rough at the moment. Because I keep messing up. This area at least lets me have the time I want to, pardon me, to do things. Okay. Unfortunately, we're here with Defend a lot, and we don't have the one axe. I'm pretty sure the effect will ignore that, if I remember correctly, but yeah, I think it does ignore that. Ow. Am I mistaken, or does strength also seem to combo with, I was about to say with the, fire effect. I'm not sure. Increases your strength by 1 each time you deal damage with fire. That should combo with the sword. And then there's each attack applies to fire. I can only take one of these. And if I'm going to unlock that one character, it's probably going to have to be this one. To make the most sense. Hey, it's a shiny. This guy. The downside, we have a, oh. We have one of the robo-bombs to deal with in a moment here, because they're definitely not going to be taking the amount of damage needed to KO them before they just... Oh, I hit the space bar too late. Ow. Again. Adjustments are fun. To different play styles. Oh, man. Go ahead and apply the hot sauce. Of course, the downside when the shiny is the last one is we don't really get a chance to pick up the gold coins. Now, we've got a couple of these. I'm not sure we need a third. Let's re-roll that. A candle. Okay. Sure. You know, I think I'm gonna just... We're under half health. I think we're just gonna call it good there. And that decided to hit me for reasons. Well, there's the dark sword. Deals 25... I do like the dark sword. I don't like the lose 2 health aspect of it, but I'll take it. Oop. Well, this is gonna hurt. Ow. That just one-shots that enemy because I, was already so damaged. Okay. There's a sickle. I'll take that. Do I regret everything? I probably regret everything. On which direction I went here. Oh boy. Yeah, Bernie's having it rough. And yeah, we're taking extra damage because of ow. Also, Waxanui? Ow. Yeah, I'm dead, but that was an interesting attempt there. We're gonna skip the closing cutscene there and try to restart that. It took me a while to get my sea legs, as it were, with the pressured choose your fate type of thing. See. All of our fire stuff is gone. No. We'll go ahead and take the poison dagger, I think. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to read that in a second because the timer on this character is very stressful. Hello, Audrey. Yes, it is your main. I figured I'd go ahead and play him today while I was in the pursuit of trying to unlock the one new character. Let's see. I just said I was skipping that comment for a moment. There we go. Hi, Anth. How's it going? From the dead zone of the claw machine, the dice of destiny emerge, and Lemon has decreed a 16 on this run. I hope that turns out to be the case. We'll see. Use Bernie with harpoon and gasoline can? I haven't gotten the opportunity yet with Bernie to equip another paw to him. So, because I haven't cleared with him yet, so I'll keep that in mind as a possibility later down the line if I run across a harpoon. Let's see. And again, because we're trying to unlock that one character at the same time as all this, this may not be the optimal play, but I'm just trying to knock two things out at once, as it were. He's an easy deck builder, but his short time limit clock can make you miss your best item. Yeah, I've been having that issue. I've been very, talky, and in the midst of that I go, oh no, I missed my turn even. Bernie also tests my ability to pay attention to the game, honestly. The test your item's accessibility, priority, and claw mastery, yeah. Also tests my ability to pay attention to the game and not just, chat. Let's see. Resilient, why not? Let's upgrade a couple things here. There's a new shredder operator? I haven't gone to the shredder yet. In today, that is. There we are. That's the word I was looking for. There we are. There's some of the fire. There's Christmas Bernie. We got 2 presents. Plastic shield. I'm not a... The sequel of Santa Greg. I think I'll go with the body armor, but I'm kind of iffy about the plastic shield. I'm not a huge fan of it in general. It's nice to have your main get a new skin. I feel that. I probably can't apply enough fire in time on this enemy, but yeah, had a feeling. Gives you a buff where each attack applies 2 fire. That being said, that is ethereal. Okay, so that's a once per battle thing. The red nose may be a reference to a Clown Bernie skin idea for the first skin contest on Discord. Well, he is also wearing, antlers as well. He's probably dressed up as Rudolph, would be my read, but the red nose could still be a reference. Let's see. Okay, so does Flaming Fist then combo with the fire oil and make each attack apply 4 fire? Because that would be nice. That would make the unlock go super quick. For some reason, things kept clicking out there, and I couldn't use my claw. That would have been a problem. Oh, I messed that up entirely. That's when I'm not missing my turn entirely, that's the other thing that happens. Yeah, that was a big oops. Yeah, I can't be mad about more block. I think 40 will be just enough. There we are. Fire is a one-turn poison. Yeah, I was observing that before. Going like it acts like it, but it doesn't linger. Makes it more challenging to get the unlock with that one character, though. I have to apply that many stacks of fire in one turn, apparently. Let's see. Might go with Pincushion here. Let's see. Ow. Well, taking damage from those spikes. Nope. That didn't work the way I thought it would. Oh well. I also didn't take my opportunity to choose my items on that turn either, but it kind of worked out. Because I at least had block to take care of the enemies we did have. Oh, messed that up again. Here we go. Oh, I messed it up. But I don't get punished for it because I had block. This is gonna hurt a little bit though. And I messed that up. Paradox of shield, block enemies damage but block your weapons? Yeah, true, actually. That is the balancing factor there, is the shields are so much larger that you can't really grab the weapons alongside them. Let's go with the flaming sword again. I like that one. Speaking of harpoons. Come on. Shove it in the corner and leave it alone. Thank you. Hey, I got another flaming sword. Flaming sword, good alternative to big sword. I like the flaming sword. This is gonna hurt. Ow. We can take the credit card for sure with Bernie here. Holy water removes all poison stacks from the nearest enemy. Don't really... I'm not using poison a lot on this run. So I think I'm probably going to skip that. I'm debating at the moment. Some items are locked behind characters. Yeah, I heard about that update. I saw the, I saw when I booted up for the first time since the most recent update that, they were telling me I'd unlocked items I already had, or that I had already been using at one point. Don't get distracted there, Kami. Not quite enough fire, I think, to unlock the character. At least it didn't say that I had. That I noticed. I might have been too focused in. 3 left, yeah. Very close. We've got enough money. Let's reroll. Removes all fire debuffs from you and heals you for 1 health for each removed stack. I haven't run into an enemy that applies fire to me yet. But it might not be the worst idea to grab. Just in case. Let's see. This way. Ooh. This is a fairly good, nice setup here. I'm probably still gonna hurt a little bit after it, but... Ow. That's gonna hurt. Lucky, right? I'm not sure, but I think I might be able to get this without too much pain. Oh, well, more pain than I wanted, but I still got the stuff. Ooh. Okay. Applies 2 soaked from each stack of fire at the end of your turn. Good use of fire soak. So I'll definitely go with that and natural strength, and why not on the alchemist coupon. I haven't seen a need to transmute anything yet on this run, but I might as well. It's not going to hurt, I don't think. Beware of your own fire. It applies on you. Okay. Let's give this a go real quick. We're not going to play this entire time, but it's like the global warming part. Ooh, I got an axe. Oh, okay, I can only take the one thing, I think. Then, alright. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Bernie being a responsible gambler, yes. Okay, so. Do we go for Frosty or do we go for Lord Squidula on this? When you win, walk away, right? Yeah. Now, an interesting question here is there any special elemental interaction that goes on between fire and frost? Or fire and water in the sense of, like, being more powerful against? Because sometimes RPGs will do that. They can coexist with each other. Well, I might still go for Frosty, just cause, you know, there doesn't have to be a reason for that, just cause. I'm still looking for fire items. And we're gonna heal up as much as we can. That's not a lot, but it's better than we were. I'll read that comment in a moment, dude. That is not the item I meant to pick up there, but okay. Oh, that was a bad grab. That was just a bad grab. That was like real life claw machines when they're not ready to pay out. Well, at least get some levels on our, Oh no, not again. Well, at least get some levels on our credit card, Flawed RPG action menu, Ah, that's just not going to be in the right spot. That's going to be a pain in the butt to grab again. Increases your strength by 1 each time you deal damage with fire. That's an idea. Sure. And since it was mentioned we've got a new person at the shredder, I'll at least take a look-see. Oh, hello. Shreddy. Okay. I don't think there's anything I really want to shred, though. I just wanted to see who the new character was. Another gray rabbit, yes. And just out of curiosity, I didn't really think I needed it to transmute anything. He has intern vibes. Yeah, he kind of does. We'll go this way. Okay, at the end of this is going to be Walrath and Robbie Longfinger, who I think I might have fought before last time we played this, but I could be very mistaken about that. Gauntlet, Disco Ball. Yeah, the all attacks. I haven't had a huge amount of use for... I haven't used the candle a lot that I've been specifically aware of, but we'll still take it because of the wanting to stack fire. Yes, I am that single-minded on this, on this run. I did grab the double flame sword. Almost, yeah. It got very close. Now this, comboed with the amount of money that Bernie gets, sounds like a plan. Which way? Ah, this. Let's see here. And we did win one. What? I don't remember what this is. Popsicle, right. Okay, heals you for 10 health but applies 5 frost. Yeah, and the frost decreases the damage of attacks by 1. I think I'll... Well, it's a health item, so that might be... Is frost worth dealing with for this? I think we'll make it... We'll try to make it work. Worst case, we'll see if we run across a, another shredder. Snow shovel. I'm thinking reroll on this, not gonna lie. Water gun, water pistol, excuse me. Which we don't have a combo for our, when the machine is full of liquid, so I'm not sure we'll take that. I will, however, go for the gauntlet, I think. First try! Okay. Again, I don't remember fighting Robbie before. We might have. I seem to recall... Yep, he's a fox. Oop. I messed that up. Boss testing your deck flexibility, yeah. He seems a little rotten. Oh my gosh, dude. Can I get my stuff back, please? There we go. We unlocked the new character. And we got our stuff back. Let's see. We aren't running companions, so catnip is not really worth for us. Deep cuts, critical hit damage. We're not getting a lot of critical hits off of this. Vampire fangs. We have been taking a fair amount of damage. This is probably a good idea to go with. Or at least the better idea. Alright, what do we got in here? Money is what we got in here. Ooh. Okay. What do we have? That doesn't really work with our... Whenever an enemy dies with 10 or more stacks of frost, we're playing with fire, though. Heal 5 health. This would be great if I were playing a frost combo. But we're not, so... I think we'll have to skip that. Let's go this way. To the blacksmith! Let's upgrade our credit card. Upgrade our other battle axe. What can we upgrade here? Normal is 5 damage, applies 8 fire to all enemies. 10 damage applies 12 fire to all enemies. And yes, I know I'm spending all the cash that helps with the gold dagger, but... Spend more to gain more, right? Yeah. It's kind of what I was thinking. I think most of our upgrades are already... We've already hit most of the upgrades we kind of want to at the moment. Hey, Miscellaneous, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a good weekend. Just got off work, about to drive home. I hope work wasn't too hard on you. Weekend was great. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it. And yes, drive safe. Let's see. Again, we haven't been doing poison, so holy water doesn't do much for us here. Reroll that. Hey, it's another flaming sword. So I'll take it. Not as good of a reward room here, but we should be able to get one of them without too much fuss. I think the other ones might be a little... This one on top over here, you know, that might be... That might be semi-doable, but I'd still grab a whole bunch of spike balls. I think we might want to skip now. Lucky devil. Unfortunately, we're not running much of a luck-based build here. So that was a wee bit unfortunate, but hopefully this one will have something better for us. Shove it in the corner, please. Thank you. Again, we're not running much of a poison build, so we're starting to hit where we're starting to hit the point where we're picking up stuff that's not the most... I'm trying to come up with the right words, and I have to say, like, synergistic, you know, I think would be the... Like, it doesn't combo as nicely as one would hope at this stage. Oop. Double flame sword. Oh. Oh, we still got one in. And then nothing. Sometimes the game just wants to act like an actual claw machine. Oh, there's another fire oil. Sure, I'll take it. Okay, so we have fire versus bugs here. We have Mathilda, who can throw things back at us, and we have Beatrice, who sticks things together. Mathilda could be extra dangerous for us to play against, I think, with the fire build that we've got going on. Because I presume that the effects would then get reflected back on us as well. So, I think we're going with Beatrice here. Oh, that was quick. I'll take another level of Vampire Fangs. Why not? Get some of our money back that we spent upgrading items. Yeah, the credit card is just doing so much at this stage that I have to go for it like half the time. And now we're gonna be partially frozen because of frost. Yay. At least we have enough block to hit to take this damage there. Okay, we got credit card and the flame sword that time. And I think that should be it. Yep. Because we had just enough fire damage on her. Whew. Finally, we have an option here. Any luck with our mystery NPC? Yes, I have actually unlocked them. I just, at this stage in the run, I'm going for the clear with Bernie because I hadn't cleared with him before. So then we're gonna get to the new character. Oh, wrong mystery NPC. I'm thinking in terms of this game and not Hades. And yeah, no, I didn't figure it out like on my own technically. I didn't figure it out on my own technically. I started actually going through the codex because I kept saying I was going to do that to fill in some of the blanks, and I actually ran across it, I think. So, yeah, I didn't figure it out until then. I'm gonna keep it a secret for those who haven't figured it out either, because we're not playing Hades currently. You didn't want to spoil that the codex literally tells you. Yeah, I stumbled across it. Because I hadn't read through the codex yet. And later on, I found out that if I wore a certain keepsake, I'd find out as well, but I hadn't been using that keepsake. Because I was, after reading, I was like face-palming myself. I'm just like, man, I should have gotten that. I should have gotten it. Oh, so close to that. Here I am trying to be a responsible gambler on this machine here. It's not making it easy right now. We're gonna give it a few more tries. Oh, come on. Ah, man. Ah, what do y'all think? Should I keep rolling for like 5 more coins here? It's rigged, yeah. That's how slot machines be. You know, good old the house always wins. There's a reason why they say that. I'll go ahead and give it 5 more coins here. I don't think we're gonna be quite lucky enough on this one, though. Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna quit while we're ahead on that one. What do we got here? Oh, we might be able to grab 2 of these. Maybe not in one grab, but... Or maybe in one grab. Thumbs up to me on that one. We're gonna skip the turn at that point. Okay. We haven't really been getting poisoned, but I'll take it. And I don't expect to benefit from minimalist, but in the event that I don't have have items in the machine, having it as a back pocket type of thing, that seems like a pretty good idea. I tried to go for the double flame sword in one grab, but... Valley grab, thank you, thank you. And, yeah, I had a feeling that was going to completely fail. You did the 25 fire thing again. Yeah, I noticed. I just was like, well... I would have eventually gotten it, it seems like. It was just surviving long enough. Ah, there's the gasoline can. So I'll give that a go, why not? The game decided I was looking a little too healthy, so it decided to hit me. It's metal for some reason. Yeah, I know most of the time that folks see those that they're plastic, but I think back in the day they used to be metal. Attacks the nearest enemy and deals 1 damage for each fire stack on the enemy. That comboed with the gasoline can. And every other fire stack. Why not? What used to be metal? I could swear like gasoline cans at one point may have been like way back in the day. Like before you and I were around, dude. Back in the day. Like, let me actually see. Like this gasoline can. Like this appearance of a gasoline can. I could swear that these used to come in metal. Like way back in the day. Yeah. Gas cans were metal for a long time. Had one till the Great Shed Fire and the gas in it did not ignite. Yeah. Still can get them in metal, they're safer. I think case in point off of what you were just saying. Oh, now we get a healing flask. I'll take it. Plastic's just cheaper, yeah. And it's lighter and, I picked that up way too soon, but still. Or at least I presume it's lighter, usually, to lift. I'm very tempted about the metal shield, but let's see how we reroll. Hey, another healing flask. Maybe the next time I run across a shredder, I actually do get rid of that one item that frosts me there. Of course, there's also the gold dagger. Let's go with the gold dagger, now that I'm thinking of it. Okay. So we can go up against Mathilda now. Or we can go for Melamon, who might hurt a bit, but I feel like all in all less risky than Mathilda because I keep getting... I keep getting distracted and not using my my claw when I should, and that could backfire horribly with Mathilda, I think, so I think the safe play by comparison. Well, we got a lucky sword. Because why not, I suppose. Hey, Granny. Can I rob your piggy banks, please? Thank you. Another dagger-like item. Ah, I dropped one. Oh, that's gonna hurt in a sec, but yeah. He set up for that hit on himself. That's his own fault. Melamon is going by really quick here. Whew. Hey, it's Firestorm again. Let's see, I think I already have that, but then it will combo, I'm pretty sure. Enemy backfiring for the win. To the blacksmith. Let's see, what's the upgrade on this? 2 damage for each fire stack on the enemy. That's not the worst, but also I feel like we can do better on something. Like 15 fire from 10, that seems like a good upgrade. Can upgrade our standalone fire sword here. Flaming sword. There we are. Let's see. What's down here? Right, the other gold dagger. Go ahead and bump up our healing flask. Go ahead and upgrade our gasoline can. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get the lighter as well. I think we'll leave it at that so that we have a fair amount of money for the credit card and the golden daggers to work with. Right. Fan, I'm not sure I'm a fan of you on this particular run, but I'm bump. Not a fan of it. Yep. We went for the same joke. I haven't had much in the way of fire applied to me because I avoided Mathilda, but we could probably still go for this fire extinguisher here. Ah, I missed. I missed again. I missed both times. This went on for several hours. Yeah, we're not having it go on for several hours though, yeah. There we go. Get us another blacksmith option there. Option being the operative word. That was another instance of stacking up 25 fire on an enemy there, I think, if I caught that in time. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't really been rolling with the hot sauce this time, so fire extinguisher hasn't been the most useful thing, but for me. But let's see. Hey, another flaming sword. Why not? There it is. You're on fire, yep. Sure seems that way. Oh, I messed that up. They're still gonna... Yep. Because of the fire damage. Hey, there's another credit card. Maybe I should have waited to go to the blacksmith. I don't expect this one will be as useful during this part of the run. I'll probably, if this is a clear run, then I'm probably gonna keep going with it. Potentially off stream. But because again, like I said, I wanted to get to the Blaze character. But this will get boosted more in I'll see, like, off stream how far I can get with this. Alright. Let's go this way. Ow. Okay, fire oil, I'll take it. I keep finding flaming swords. I know I used the fire token, but... oh boy. This is gonna hurt a bit. Dang it, What did I miss? I take it I missed something. For the no pain, no gain mystery room. Now this should end it right there, yeah. Let's see. I'm not sure I want to use the magnet. Sickle might not be the worst idea, though. Another lucky sword. Okay. Yeah, luck seemed to be on our side there. Okay. Now, let's see how things go with Squallow. I already messed up, I think. We'll see, though. Not in the sense of gaining money, I don't think, but yeah. Oh, come on. Ow. Whew. Oh dear. Oh no. No! I gave him, I gained money, and then I missed a thing. That's gonna hurt. And yeah, I picked up more money. That's gonna be problematic. Yeah. Going for the double sword, even though I don't think that's gonna... We win! I don't know how we lived through that when I started messing up. Whew. So I am going to hit continue in endless mode on this. We are going to have to switch out to one of our others. But let's see. We're going to have to delete one of the other runs that I've done. But let's see here. I'm indecisive. The soundtrack reminds you of Cult of the Lamb? I can kind of see that from the bits of Cult of the Lamb that I've seen. Yeah, I was thinking strength might be the way to go. But I do like all of these abilities here. For various reasons. Okay. We want to run with Bernie! Yay! Okay, we are going to back out of this particular run. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave my one debt level 4 run alive. Clear out Harold Quinn. And I'm gonna get this set up, and then I'm gonna be taking a few minute BRB, but I want to get this set up first. So we have Blaze. Blaze took the phrase playing with fire too literally and accidentally set fire to his home. He did not escape the fire unscathed, on the contrary, he was burning. But to everyone's surprise, it did not bother him at all, and he went on with his business as usual ever since. So, like the title of the stream, he's just kind of like, this is fine. But his ability is fire persists for one additional turn before it disappears. So we will be making another, hopefully a winning run. Heck yeah, Blaze shouted, yeah! So we are going to get this set up so that there's at least a little more chill music. Slightly. We are playing level 0 just because, yeah. Won't stay long. Bye. Alright, well, have a good one, Audrey. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. So, as I was mentioning, we are going to set up for a BRB here. We'll see you in about 7-ish minutes, hopefully. Get a snack. Take care of any business you need to take care of. If you're heading out, I hope to see you again soon. And yeah. BRB. And we are back. Hope everyone had a good break and was able to get some stuff to drink, stuff to snack on, all that good stuff. I was finally able to eat that snack that dude brought me, like, checks watch, an hour ago, probably. It was very delicious and much appreciated. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's so nice not feeling pressured to to choose my items quickly. Oh my gosh. It's such a relief. There's like this massive weight off shoulders there. I can take my time choosing. Even though it's gonna run me out of money on this character, I'm gonna re-roll. Let's go for the spiky shield. I'm hoping to run across more fire items again, because that was very fun. Even without the character that's literally built for it. Or actually built for it. Ow. And that should, yep, that took care of them. Not getting a super strong start here. Hey, fire oil. Now we're talking. Fluffy and Shredder coupon. I think we'll probably go with the Shredder coupon. We don't really have much of a build to go with Fluff at the moment. Here's the token. Take the fire token. Thank you. Pardon me. That gets us a little healing and a little bit of money, and that's exactly what we wanted. Now imagine if there were elemental weaknesses already in the game, or if they intended to have them. Because fire should be doing extra to this boss in particular, in that case. Under normal RPG elemental rules, that is. Okay, I'll take just the candle that time, why not? Well, we don't have a companion, so we don't need Guardian Angel. Dodge might not be the worst idea. Whenever an enemy dies with 10 or more stacks of poison, which is not our character's deal, is gain 5 coins. I think out of these, unless we wanted to reroll, I think we're going with the cat suit. We don't have an item that gives us dodge, though. Let's see how the reroll treats us. Okay. Pyromaniac increases your strength by 1 each time you deal damage with fire. Sounds like a plan to me, although there's also Bargain, reducing prices for all services by 20%. I think I'm going with Pyromaniac on this one. It's a very, trying to find... situational. It's more situational than the brute force. But in some ways, that's also a good thing. Okay, what do we even upgrade here? We can't afford that one. We can't afford even the basic stuff, so that's great. Okay. To the shredder, we can shred one thing for free. I don't see what we should be able to shred, but hey, there's Shreddy again. And yeah, why am I stopping at all the things? I don't know. This is new. Litzard. This enemy attempts to apply a debuff to you, which is probably going to be fire, I would assume, based on it being looks like a dragon devil combo here. Just the style of horns that it has. Yep, there it is. There went the fire damage that we got. The Litzard is no more, so we do not take additional damage from fire, thankfully. I guess I'll pick up another small sword. I don't want to reroll so often that we lose all of our not very much money. Hello, Christmas Bernie. What do we have for Blaze? Has Blaze been a good bunny this year? Good enough to receive a gift? Apparently, yes. And I will take a Poison Grenade Plus out of that, because 5 poison to all enemies? Heck yes. And we have a shiny! Well, giving him coal is a bad idea. It might be, actually. That is very true. Oh, unfortunately, we also got poisoned. Thankfully, it went away very quickly. And now, we have coins. Not a lot, but we still have coins. see. Go for sickle, because I always like that one. The good news for us versus defend a lot is the effects seem to ignore his block. Let's just keep rolling with the fire tokens. We probably need more in the way of money than healing still. I meant to pick up a little bit of the good old chicken soup, as I called it, but unfortunately that didn't work out that way for us. Let's get some of this in before the block goes into play here. So far, so good. We are taking a fair amount of damage, but I think we're making good headway. And this should do it. Yep. There it went. And we can apply Flaming Fist now, which will be extra nice, I think. Let's see. We do have a little bit more money, but probably the blacksmith is still going to be a little out of our reach. Hey Toast, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Whew. I'll take the gold dagger. It's not gonna do a lot for us because we haven't been getting much, but you've determined that BK has the weakest fries? I don't necessarily disagree. What is the reasoning for this opinion, however? Just out of curiosity, because I would overall agree. But I'm curious as to whether we're thinking the same thing in that regard, miscellaneous. Thick and little salt. It's the salt that does it. It's really it's the salt that really gets me, or lack thereof. Doing better, but not 100%. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing better. You know, take your time getting better. It's no joke. They at least have good onion rings, and and dude's not a big fan of onion rings, so he'll at least say that those are decent. Let's see. We'll go ahead and upgrade our gold dagger plus, even though again the money isn't really gonna do much for us. And the sickle getting an upgrade is also good, and I think we're gonna leave before we spend everything. Okay, now we don't have to deal with fire being applied to us. We just need to make sure we knock these guys out before they go kaboom on us. Which, so far, that's not looking real feasible with one of them. Okay, one of them is gone. Don't like the fries because the one near you, the fries almost taste like cardboard. And have a similar texture. Yeah. The texture isn't always great either, but it's really the lack of salt. Like, I could forgive somewhat of a rough texture. Unseasoned fries are just... No. And I think we're about to die to this. No, we're not dying, at least, but we still took a big hit, unfortunately. So I think we'll take the lighter out of these options. I'm not a fan of the plastic knife or the plastic shield. Or at least what you imagine the texture to be. Alright, let's wait for these guys to shove this in a corner, because they inevitably will. It's just which corner. It's looking like it's going to be the left corner at the moment. Grabbed it. Alright, what do we have in here? I don't think a credit card is a great idea with only 37 coins to our name, but... we'll take it. Ow. Okay, that could have been worse. I think it decided those didn't count. For some reason. Either that or it bugged a little bit there. Oh no, I thought the thing that fell in to the chute was a spike, so that's probably why I was thinking that was got $13,000 worth of credit card debt. I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of the exact song there, but I could be mistaken. Okay, so we're gonna have to beat this guy quickly, because Because that lasts nine turns, too. Ouch. Okay. We don't want to be taking that much damage. Ow. At least the battle will be over with this one, but... Whew. This run suddenly started looking a lot rougher. They did add a new character. This is Blaze. He's essentially the way I read his story is basically this is fine dog. Oh boy. I think both Beatrice and Melamon are going to be painful, but we'll try to make this work. At least if I fail quickly, I can read you the actual story and not just sum it up with a meme. But okay, please tell me I can grab enough to heal, because yeah. This is still going to be painful, but it's not going to be one hit and we're dead painful. Okay. see how to go about this. Yeah, she's still gonna be hitting us pretty hard, but... No! Oh, this now things are looking bad. Because I missed that entirely. Ow. Okay, well the good news is that I can grab some shields, but I'm still gonna be taking damage off of this. Ow. Okay, she's gonna be adding stuff in, so let's take this opportunity to try to get out of this situation. This sticky situation, one might say, considering the character this is. Yeah, this is... I'm gonna have to play hard for these, shields, otherwise we're dead now. Yeah, okay. Well, there goes the run. Unfortunately. But if we exit to the menu, burned out, yeah. So we have Blaze. Blaze took the phrase playing with fire too literally and accidentally set fire to his home. He did not escape the fire unscathed. On the contrary, he was burning. But to everyone's surprise, it did not bother him at all, and he went on with his business as usual ever since. So yes, he is the "this is fine" character. Now, I suppose the only question I have about this character then is, does he hail from Flavortown? Because, you know, those pants. Come on. Like, is his stage name Guy Fuzzy? I'll stop with the jokes now. I promise. Yeah, there we go. This is a nice combo, I think, with the fire, so we'll go with that. He didn't notice his pants. Yeah, they're... He's just like, this is my life now. I'm fine with this. we are gonna have to re-roll this, unfortunately, but let's see. We'll go with the poison dagger, why not? And of course, we get frost abilities here as well. Decreases the damage of attacks by 1. Each attack reduces the amount of stacks by 40%. Out of these two, I think permafrost is probably going to be the better option if I have to choose one. I don't have to. The power of icy hot, yes. See, exactly. This is what I'm thinking right now, is the power of icy hot. That being said, I am going to be taking the fire token still because I do like fire with this character a lot. So, well, I like the fire ability just in general, but you would think that you would logically conclude that the fire ability is good with this character. Because how else would this person be surviving with their head constantly on fire? They clearly have an innate ability here. Let's see. Also reminds you of Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal in that regard. Yeah, that was the other thought I had, was like, okay, I'm kind of going back to back with the jokes a little bit too much here, so I'm not gonna bring it up. But ooh. He has a flaming head and no shirt. Yeah. Let's see. We have the golden tentacle. Granny's room is now filled with water, and you can use the tentacle claw to collect items. I do like using this one. Let's see. We can't really afford much at the blacksmith at the moment. So that's my hesitation here. Are you... You are the Avoidini. You are not the Sproing. I don't need to worry about things getting reflected back at me. I'm good with that. Pants with a pattern on it to match the energy. Yeah. Ow. And yet, only 1 damage was taken that day. I have no complaint of this. Still. Avoidini's gonna dodge one of these, but still. At that point, I could throw everything at him. If there were an item called the kitchen sink, I would be throwing that too. Let's go with Poison Dagger again here. Try to save up a little bit for upgrading items. Pick one. Out of these, starting each fight with 3 strength sounds like the logical option here, rather than it being conditional. Oh dear. Okay, this is a combo and a half of characters to fight. Go ahead and grab my water balloon since I know where it is currently. This guy has just a few status effects on him. Oh, I managed to grab the water balloon. And again. Because I much prefer not taking too much damage on a given turn here. That comboing with Frost seems to work out quite well. Let's see. Removes all fire. Yeah, right. I ran across that earlier. And heals you for 1 health for each removed stack. I'll go ahead and take it. I didn't see a lot of use out of it on the prior run I did with the fire theming. But considering we've been running into that dragon enemy a lot. Hello, Christmas Bernie. I think we'll pass. 30 damage, though. I was gonna say, I think we'll pass on the snow shovel, but... That's tempting anyway. The difficulty is the 10 frost decreasing the damage of attacks by 1, so it would be basically nerfing my next turn for the 1 hit then. Well, or the next few attacks, I should say, rather than the next turn just flat out, because it could, in theory, wear off before the next turn, depending on how many attacks I got in. You know what? We're going to go with both of these, I think. That may have been the worst idea, but we'll find out. Can the game suddenly not decide to drop into the background every once in a while so I can actually play it? That would be much appreciated. It might be Windows goofing up there, honestly. Well, that was definitely not the turn I hoped to get in there. Hopefully this will go a little better. Oh, much better. see. Hot sauce was okay. I feel like that's a better combo with Dolly, the character, who I also haven't haven't cleared a run with, but I think I'll go with Metal Shield out of the selection, honestly. We don't have enough money to kind of just ignore the cost of reroll. Whetstone might not be the worst idea here. We'll only give it like 1 or 2 tries though. Got it second try at least. Ah yes, I forgot we got that upgrade for a tentacle claw in this room. This ought to be good. We didn't need quite that much healing, but we got a bunch of money too, so that's a win in my book. Pick these up without picking up the whetstone. Thank you very much. As I've noted, the good news is that fire and poison seem to ignore the whole annoying block aspect to defend a lot. So this will hopefully work out, even though we don't have an axe that I usually like to grab before we get to this point. We should be fine. We're taking a little bit of damage, but this should be it. Ooh. And then here's the built-into one on what I was using with the water balloon and my fire items. Applies 2 soaked, so increases damage taken by 1% and reduces the amount of stacks by 10 at the end of the turn. So it's the inverse of frost, essentially. Pardon me. For each stack of fire at the end of your turn. So this kind of auto applies what I've been trying to combo manually. We'll go with that. Let's see, we can probably afford something at the blacksmith now, but yeah, let's go that way, actually. I think whetstone should probably be one of the first upgrades, in all honesty. See. That seems like a good upgrade. Applies 30 soak to the nearest enemy. I'll go with that. And we'll probably hold off on this one. That's not as much of a bonus as one would like for this. I don't have anything I need to shred, that in my opinion. So let's just keep rolling. Okay, you are a Voidini again, right? Yeah. I don't need to be worried about what gets thrown back at me, thankfully. And we got poisoned, so that's unfortunate. But I think we'll be getting through this one for obvious reasons. We're looking really good on health. You can dodge all you like, but I think you're not making it out of here, Avoidini. Hey, I think that's the first time the magic wand has shown up, all stream. I'll take it. We have Hero Quick. Oh! It's this one. Let's see if I can remember how to use this one properly. I'm very new to this particular claw. Yep. Ow. That hurt, but I think... Unfortunately, that was a good chunk of damage for stuff I'm not sure I want to use with this build. I think we're gonna skip that. Oh, already in the corner. Thank you. And a toy piranha. I could have gotten a... You would think you would get a toy piranha just from fishing up the actual piranhas with the harpoon there, but... That doesn't really work with this, build either. Unfortunate. Ah, now I can look at this. Waxanui. I didn't get a good chance to look at it on my last on the last character I was using because of the timed claw usage, but okay, so what did this? Adds 1 fire to you and your companions at the end of the turn. Interesting. When the claw machine actually acts like a claw machine. Oh, there went the whetstone. Oh well. We'll still be fine. I think. Although, that... Yeah. That's annoying, but I think we'll still be fine. Yeah. Ah, we have hot sauce, lighter, and a healing flask. I'll take the healing flask, I think. The lighter's a good combo with fire stacks, but I definitely need healing items at this point, I think. Okay, so Beatrice, run it back. Run it back versus Beatrice, or Lord Squidula. I think we're going run it back with versus Beatrice here. Keep taking the fire token. I definitely need the healing on this one. That should cover us, I think. Alright. We're looking a lot better health-wise going into this. So hopefully... we can get revenge. No, it slipped out of my hand. And that's the downside of honey. That's exactly why I didn't want to use it. We should be fine after this, I think, though. Okay, I thought I wasn't realizing we were actually going to win that turn. That specific turn. Otherwise, I would have said, we will be fine. Let's see. Attacking an enemy that has a fire debuff. Everyone, including yourself, gets applied to fire. Might work with Dolly, but... Now I think Pyromaniac is a good option. Now that we already got the base strength going. Let's go for the gambling first. What do we got? Winter Gloves. So, converts all frost stacks in you into strength at a 2-to-1 conversion rate. So if I use this with the shovel, that ought to work real interestingly. That ought to be fun. Let's go ahead and upgrade our healing flask. That will be very useful. And we can go ahead and upgrade our winter gloves too. I think 1-to-1 conversion rate sounds even better than 2-to-1. And we can upgrade like one more thing, but I think... if I were to, it would probably be the magic wand, but I think we're gonna hang on to this cash for now. Let's go this way. We have a Defend-a-Lot Knight, and we have a Litzard. Maybe I should have gone for the fire extinguisher before. Oh well. Nope, never mind. I can still access the gloves here. I missed them, but I could still access them. Increase my strength there. There's the gloves again. But the battle should be over with the shovel there. Let's see. Brass knuckle, poison dagger. I'll take another poison dagger. Why not? I don't like these rewards. I'll be fully honest. I don't like these the rewards they threw at us because I haven't had need for dodge. On the last few runs because I haven't had anything that gives me dodge. And 20% water inside the machine is just... I really haven't been running that either, so... I think we're gonna have to skip this one. Well, not have to, but... Let's see, where are the gloves? Are the gloves in the machine at the moment? I'm not sure they are. If I grab the shovel, I grab the shovel. Oh, there they are. There's the gloves. Okay. We'll work with this in a moment. Ow. And suddenly, I pack a punch. Didn't quite get to the health flask. I was hopeful. Go ahead and take the thermometer. Alright, so we have Robbie Longfinger, the fox, and we have Mathilda, who throws things back at us sometimes. Which might be a problem for us with our build. That being said, which one does everyone think we should go for? Should we go for Robbie Longfinger the Fox? Or do we go for Mathilda? Get an opinion going on here. Give it like, say a minute to account for stream delay here. If anyone has a strong opinion. Because, honestly, I could probably go either way. Mathilda is probably going to be less painful than on the previous character we played. And we did fight Robbie earlier, too, so... Mathilda? Let's go ahead and... Oh boy. It's this one. Okay, try to remember how this works. Yeah, okay. It was worth a shot. I'm not great at using that particular claw, if you couldn't tell. Let's see. Okay, before Mathilda starts saying "no you" at us, let's try to get some setup going here. Yep, there it is. This is probably gonna... Yeah, it went ahead and did that anyway. Pardon me. Okay. So what we're gonna do... This is gonna hurt, but... pardon me. That at least got rid of the reflect. Okay. Get some more damage in on her while we can. Okay, dodge. Dodge we can work with. Because even if that applies frost to us, then we get the gloves and it increases our strength. Which should bring this to a very swift end here. Whew. Then there's Berserker. Gain 1 strength every time you take damage. Not the worst idea. Gain an additional claw to collect items in Granny's room. There's that. We're not running with companions or pets, so Guardian Angel doesn't seem like the best choice for us. I think we'll probably go with Berserker. We just need to worry about when enemies try to throw things back at us. That's the biggest issue I have with Berserker. Let's see. Try to upgrade some stuff. We have a little bit of money. Upgrade thermometer. Upgrade the magic wand now. I think we'll call it for those upgrades. Let's go to our battle here. Try to dig some stuff out here. Oh, it made the items larger. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, what modification did you make? Because somehow I completely missed it. We did take 10 frost from that, however, we combo that with our winter glove. This guy should be far less of an issue in a moment here. Because we had strength. Let's see. We'll take another candle, why not? Wow, Robbie really wants to see us, huh? I'm not sure we want to go up against Goobert today. It might work out okay. We'll see. We could take another stack of Berserker. Or add on another one, so we now gain even more strength. This one should go relatively quickly, yeah. This is for each attack they do applies frost. I'm not sure they're gonna last long enough for that. I'm not sure. That doesn't mean they definitely won't. Especially if I grab this, then they definitely won't. And that's exactly what happened. I think we're going to re-roll this. No, body armor is a good one to have. Okay. Robbie or Goobert? I'm leaning Robbie this time. Goobert, I think, could end this run very, very quickly if I'm not careful. I think we're leaning towards... I'm leaning towards Robbie at any rate. We're going to grab coins. We're going to heal up. Okay. So what I definitely want to try to do is get set up going here. If he steals my snow shovel and my glove, I am going to be mad. He stole the shovel. I am mad. He also stole my healing flask and my fire extinguisher. But more importantly, he stole my shovel. That shovel was like a shovel to me. Give it back. I probably don't need the block that I'm applying here, but... yeah. Suspicious green rod. At the start of each fight, apply 3 poison all enemies. Somehow, we would be immune in that situation, it seems like. And that was my chair, just to be clear. Although, pardon me regardless, because even though that was my chair, you probably heard it. We got another fire extinguisher. Sure. What do we have here? A dark sword. Okay. First try. Doesn't always work out. Sometimes it does. And I'm very thankful for those times. Body armor upgrade, definitely. I think I'll upgrade the metal shield as well. and we'll call it for those upgrades. And then let's go this way. This could get interesting. Okay, I'm doing a little bit of damage this turn at least. Yeah, that's the thing that makes things interesting, is the vampire fangs on that last guy. Thankfully, I have time to think about what I'm doing as opposed to the last character I was playing with. Bernie is a fun character, and I'm not saying Bernie as in B-U-R-N-I-E, that is B-E-R-N-I-E, but, whew, boy was it stressful. And this fight should be over very, very, very soon here. Well, I'm taking damage for the extra items, but we should still be able to make this. Yeah, and that was a critical hit too. I do not want a piggy bank. No, thank you. Disco Ball's good for reflect, but I think I'll take the big shield instead. We're getting to that point where... Uh-oh. Oh, that. Okay. Well, oh! Well, that worked. I'll take another candle. And this is gonna hurt, but it's gonna get me money. Hopefully this fight is gonna be less painful than I'm fearing. I'm not liking the looks of Goobert versus Squidula here either, that choice, but if I'm lucky, we should be able to make it out of this, Ah, dang it. Well, of course that didn't help. That might have been like the worst decision I've made all stream on the moves I could have made. I can go for the thermometer here, which should knock that guy out. That's close there. And at least Frost doesn't deal damage to me. Alright, we got slightly healed. The glove kind of was not necessary there, but... Okay, we picked that up by itself. That should be fine for us. And it's a critical hit. I'm good with this. I'll take a sickle. So, I'm not sure which floor we should go to, in all honesty. Or which boss we should go to. Goobert or Squidula. Both of these sound like they could go horribly wrong for us. I think we're going with Squidula. Oh, that's not a lot of health to grab. This could be bad. Okay, we're in better shape than we were. That's good. And we got a heal out of that too. Hopefully that's enough to kinda make things less painful going through here. Let's see, where did the glove end up? It's at the bottom. That's rough. Okay, well. See, that's where it is right there. Otherwise, I would have picked this up for starters. Ouch, poison. I think we should probably make it through this fight, though, assuming, oh, well, that happened. That's not great for us, but... Thankfully, was able to pick that up, and that ended that issue real quick. Let's also... Now let's apply the brute force. We have a shuriken. Oh, I missed. I missed again. That was not the attempt I expected to clear, but I'll take it. What do we have in the question mark? More Hero Quinn. Okay. Hey, it's a battle axe. Sure. And a gasoline can. Oh. Man. Okay. Oh, so close. Got it. Okay. I don't expect we need anything from the... to put anything in the shredder in. What on earth? Hot chick! Oh my gosh, I love it! I'm probably gonna have to kick its butt in order for it to not be a pain in the butt for me this fight, but Gives a new meaning to picking up hot chicks, huh? Oh my gosh, I love it. Dude, oh my gosh. So you found the hot chicks in your area? Oh my gosh. It's hot enough to apply 1 fire with each of its attacks. Although it's times 5, so it would do 5 fire with each attack. That seems about right for when you're eating blazing hot chicken, not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. I'm so tickled by that. Oh my gosh. See. Oh good, that took care of one of the issues I had during this battle. Can I actually knock that over? No. Not quite. That hurt. This should finish it, though. Grab another sickle. Yep. That sounds like a plan to me. We are kind of hurting for health, though. That's the bit that's not fun about this. At least we have a thermometer to kind of help us out. Because that's one less enemy to deal damage to us there. That being said, if we're not careful, it could very well end with this bomb here. And I really don't want it to. Okay, I grabbed some block at least, but I'm gonna need more. Especially after that guy hits me for 14. Yep. Oh, that's unfortunate. At least we found the hot chicks in our area. We may not have won, but we found the hot chicks in our area. And doesn't that make us the real winners? Oh. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining me today on Dungeon Clawler. Please take care of yourselves. We hope to see you on Wednesday. I do think I am streaming Wednesday, even though that's going to be Christmas Eve. We should be back with Hades then. But yeah, please take care of yourselves. If you're gonna be away for the holidays, I hope you have a happy holiday. And bye-bye!